Yes, yes, yes. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Hot Facts with Robert Reese. Monday through Friday, people. We go 1 hour. Excuse me, but it can go 1 hour more or longer if it gets a little hotter. It's a little hot outside, so that's why that happened right there. And today, as you do see in the title there, we're going to talk about the importance of hydration and all of this other stuff while you are dealing with heat. We will be going over the UPS driver that collapsed at the front door while dropping off a package. And we got some big news by going by way of it is going to be affecting people in Toronto and people in New York. Okay. People in Toronto, what's up, Doordash Revolution? People in Toronto and people in New York. um, the information and the partnership with DoorDash is good. You guys are going to be able to see how this is going to affect you, if it's going to be good or bad. But this is information that just dropped, and it's affecting Canada by way of Toronto and the U.S. by way of New York. Now, before I go and get all into this thing, I can tell you this, what I think myself. I think that since New York is an hourly state now, it is going to help in situations like that. But we will be going over the TouchBistro and DoorDash partnership. We'll be going over the UPS driver that collapsed. Now, I just went out there and did $38 an hour. I just did Uber Eats. Now, I did not go do my Walmart Spark this morning. I wanted to take a morning off from Walmart Spark and do 6 days instead of 7 days. So I did Uber Eats. So I started at 11:12, and I'm putting up the video now. It's doing its thing, but I had active time 1 hour and 22 minutes, online time 1 hour and 47 minutes there. And my numbers that I put in that little bit of time was actually pretty a-okay. $46.85 for 1 hour and 22 minutes of active time, 1 hour 47 minutes of online time. So that was not bad. That breaks down to $37.70 if you were going to try to do that into 2 hours. But since it was not, that goes above. So I'm in the golden zone from the 25 to 35 an hour, but I actually hit 37, but 46, and I'm still waiting on to see if I get a tip. I still got an hour to wait to see if I get an extra tip alert on that. So it could be $50 in 1 hour and 22 minutes. Now I did that with 4 orders. Okay. I did that with 4 orders, all 4 orders. I had 2 orders. I had one order that was like $4.89, one order that was $6.89, and the other orders were $20, and the other one was something else around there, like $16. So 4 orders, 1 hour, 22 minutes, and just about $50. So that last order that I dropped off, it was a 19-mile drop off. They have no food where they live. It's all the way ranches. It's nothing but ranch area and all that stuff. What's up, Ricky Knight? Peace, brother Robert, and peace to the chat. What's up, Ricky Knight? So I'm pretty sure whenever I do a trip, when I go from one place and go through the canyon, they always tip extra. So that pretty much $47 right there could be anywhere from $50 to $55. And if I do the $60 in 1 hour and 22 minutes, that is a-okay. Now, this is why I brought that up, because you can sit and let's say someone said, I only have 2 hours of active time and I want to make sure I make my money. They would have sat and tried to decline orders the whole time to try to get it and make it like that. But instead, I got done ahead of time. I took all 4 of my orders. Okay, I did not turn one down. I took all 4 of my orders and I got it done just like that. Able to get back here and to do the show. Now what that did was when I go back out, because I do my work in blocks. When I go back out for the evening time, I'm gonna do about 4 hours of active time. So when I go back out tonight for dinner time, I'm probably gonna do anywhere from $80 to $90. So that's going to add in to what I just did right here. So I'm hoping to hit about 150 in 4.5 to 5 hours of work of total time. That's what I'm trying to hit, and I'm trying to hit that more consistently as far as on Uber Eats, because since I have been doing the Walmart Spark, the Walmart Spark is now challenging me to try to even do more on Uber Eats to see if I can do the Walmart Spark numbers. Walmart Spark numbers are just ridiculous. The incentives are just crazy. They just put me in one right now. I'll read what this one is. They just threw this one in, and it is crazy. And by the way, Walmart Spark is at so much of a high demand in my area. Walmart Spark is in the local ads asking for they're asking for drivers to sign up. They're asking. It's crazy. But the problem is, and why they're trying to get more drivers to sign up is because, you can still get Walmart through the Instacart, but a lot of Doordashers are picking up the Walmart orders, but they have it in all the ads all over the place. They are looking for Walmart drivers, and in my area, they're looking for them because everyone else drives for another company that still picks up for the place. So I'm guessing that's why they have all these crazy incentives going on. If you are a person and you have checked me out in other places and you don't really know about the gig world, the gig economy, or anything else like that, people, there is money to be made there. If you are a person that is a go-getter, you understand how to run a business, you understand the breakdown and how to be professional with your thing, you can absolutely go ahead and give it a try. Try any gig app you want. If you don't like food, don't try a food one. If you like groceries, try something like that. If you want to try something where you're delivering paint, or you can try a roadie, a curry. There's a whole lot of different gig apps out there that have a delivery service, that have something for everyone. They have something for everyone. You don't have to jump in and do the exact same ones that everybody else does. It's so popular now that you can actually now do your research. And let's say you are a lumber guy. Let's say you do construction, but your construction job, like, we know how that's not going to go all the way through. Okay, there are gig apps where you can still feel like you're in the mix. You can pick up parts. You can pick up from Home Depots. You can do things like that and drop off to other job sites while you're on a low zone. And then when your jobs pick back up, then you can stop and then go do that again. But there is something for everyone. So I know a lot of you people think about the gig world and deliveries. A lot of people out there say get a real job and all of this other stuff. I would just like to tell you this. What is a real job, first of all? And if a job that a product comes from a place and it brings it to you, which I do believe you may be a recipient of some delivery services, when they deliver it to you and you tip that person, do you tip that person saying, I hope you get a real job, or do you tip that person saying, good job? I want to know which one is it. And if you can answer that, then you can answer that. But it's a job. If this is not a job, the mailman is not a job. UPS is not a job. FedEx is not a job. Anything that has delivery, it's not a job. Now, a lot of you people say it's not a job because when you guys started working, this delivery stuff was not even in existence, like to the level as where it is now. It was not even close. You were getting out of college, trying to be a nurse or do some type of computer school, or that's the type of thing it was then. This was not there. So you guys see it as it's nothing. All I want to do is let you know that just go and try it out. Just go and try it out. Let's say you have a goal coming up. You want to go on a vacation or something. If you need some extra cash and you don't want to work all the overtime at your job, just go sign up for a gig app, pick one that works for you, and then see how fast you made that money that you needed to go ahead and hit that goal. And then you'll see that, wow, you can actually do some really good stuff with this. If you guys did not catch the interview yesterday with John McFall, he helps people on his channel also with starting businesses who are starting up with the gig apps. He also drives gig. He's sponsored on YouTube, and he's sponsored by several gig companies. He has 1,600 subscribers, and he has more sponsors than a lot of people that have 20,000 subs and things like that. So go ahead and check him out. If you're trying to do any part of a business, he knows how to help you out and get you in that direction so you can actually be your own boss. Go ahead and check that out. But this is a real job, people. I don't know what you guys think when you say go get a real job. Anything that has physical labor, moving, and then operating a vehicle, just look at the qualifications. You have to operate a vehicle. You have to stay aware. Like all of these things, it's a real job. So just go ahead and try it out. And if you have any kids inside the house that you want them to try to get a job, they're 20 years old and they don't have a job and they're still living under your roof and they say they can't find a job, parent, urge them to go do some gig work and go make some money. Urge them, and then you watch and see what your kid does and how they're going to be coming helping you out more often than what you thought with that gig money. Do that to your kids too, people. Now, there's a lot of kids saying, I don't want to work fast food. I don't want to do this and that. Well, there's options now. You don't have to do the route and going to work fast food. You don't have to do that if you're a college kid. You don't have to work inside of the restaurants and sweat and try to work for your tips like that. You can actually do a driving job and go and get that. And if it works good enough for you as doing it as a side gig, then you can try to venture on into it to see how you can actually make this into something you want to do. There's some people that go out there and they create their own fleet. Okay, they create their own fleet. They have their own team. They have it all the way there, and I look at that whenever I'm on my Uber on the .com, not on the app. I go in to check your ratings and everything, and you can sign up for a fleet very, very easy. If you have enough vehicles, you can sign up for your fleet, and you can actually attach what vehicle to that person. You can actually see all the drop-offs they are doing and everything. It's already set up there. So if you're a person that really wants to make this into your own business, you absolutely can build a team, have a fleet. You go ahead and get your commercial insurance, and then you will understand the full description of be your own boss in a 1099 while doing this thing. You can absolutely do that. You can do that on the fleet, and I saw you can do it for the food part, and you can also do it for the rideshare part. I want to talk about this too while this is on my mind, fresh. Proposition 22, okay, in California. The reason why New York and the other states, it's just an hourly thing. But in California, the Proposition 22, we have, the AB 85 and Prop 22, and people want to abolish the Prop 22, but the 7/8 vote will make it very improbable. All they can do is modify it. We have a lot of truckers that are down there at the ports, and they're making it harder for people to go and do their loads, people that are in unions and all this other stuff. But let me tell you the truckers who are benefiting. Uber Freight, for those of you who do not know, Uber has freight. They have 18-wheelers. Truckers who have their own big rig and they're doing jobs with other companies as a client, but they also sign up for Uber Freight and they go pick up loads for Uber and drive them around like that. Now, if they're doing interstate, those truckers are getting paid Proposition 22. I just want to throw that out there, okay? I just want to throw that out there. So the truckers that, they're like, man, I can make some extra money on these runs. They actually are up with Uber Freight. And as long as they are traveling within the state, I haven't checked to see if they have to leave out of the state, interstate, but while they are within the state, they do receive the Proposition 22 for their load that they are doing. Those truckers are getting paid. Now, those truckers right there are also being blocked also. They're being blocked also. Now, the other truckers know that you can sign up for Uber Freight and go pick up things like that, but a lot of them don't want to do it because they feel that Uber is taking more of the money, and then they're not. But these truckers are still allowed to get Prop 22 and all of the other stuff. So while these other truckers right now are trying to block the way from people to be going to get in there. They're losing money, and the truck drivers that actually drive with Uber Freight are making money right now. Even though it's slower because they're slowing it down, they're still making money. Now, here is where the whole shift in the game can change. Here's where the whole shift in the game can change. And there's a lot of gig content creators that don't talk about Uber Freight. They just talk about rideshare. They don't talk about Uber Freight. You don't know how many people will say, if they're not with a trucker union, man, I might as well do the Uber thing, and who knows what kind of modification they'll do to try to unionize that in a way, because I know that's probably what they're trying to do, because they do have an Uber Freight, and that's at the highest level, what people don't talk about. Content creators just talk about the gig, the food deliveries and the ride share. They don't talk about that there is a big thing up there that Uber has with freight, and they're moving a lot of the loads. Transport that's helping places stay open. A lot of these trucks are being shut down too. So I don't know how they're going to work the Prop 22 around that, but I do know that the truck drivers that are driving 18-wheelers and they have a contract with Uber Freight, and Uber is one of their clients. When they go out and do runs, they're making extra money on the run in California. So I wanted to just throw that out there. And yesterday, I don't know if you guys had a chance to check out, there was a huge brawl in the UK, and it was over something that the Doordash revolution says happens in this area, and people have said, I've never heard of it. It has to do with people downloading applications and jamming other delivery drivers' phones so that the orders go to them. It's gotten so bad over in the UK that they have territories like gang territories, and they try to keep other drivers out, and they actually physically fight and stab and everything, because those are money-making areas. Now, it sounds like that's crazy, right? Yeah, but the Doordash revolution has said that, they're jamming his phone, and then when he does the call to customer support and asks, why did you give my order away? And I'm still right here, and he's talking about how they're jamming the signals, and they're able to do that. I actually broke the story and showed live how it happens. And for those of you who were not able to see that at all, I'm gonna show you the fight. Okay, I'm gonna show you the fight so you can see the fight, and then from there you can absolutely see how crazy like the food service has gotten. And it's like, this is stupid. I'll play this one because it actually breaks down how it's happening. Extremely so. No, that is not the one. Hold on. That is not the one. Oh, let me go here. That was not the one. I'm going to show you one that is. Oh, this was extremely social media. Oh, you're watching. Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna share this for you guys. You guys can watch this fight. Okay, this fight is over delivery drivers holding down the territory and the drivers that work that area so that they can make the most money, and they jam the other drivers out. And when you come in to try to take money in that area, this is what happens. Okay, this is nuts. Let me share.
Hot Facts with Robert Reese.
Reason behind the wild McDonald's brawl among delivery drivers. Let me tell you about this. An app scam is believed to be behind the vicious brawl among delivery drivers that broke out at a McDonald's restaurant. The brawl happened last month outside of McDonald's in the tolling district in South London. I did a video of, not this one. Video of the fight was shared to social media at the time and shows more than a dozen delivery riders outside the store with most wearing helmets. Suddenly, one launches a flying kick into the back of another driver, and a group reacts with several punches thrown, and the fight spills onto the road. Stop, call the police. Someone is heard yelling in the video. Part of the crowd seems to disperse, and sirens are heard. However, a few linger out in the front of the McDonald's, and the fight continues on the road in front of the traffic. The video was first shared by London and UK Street News social media. At the time, there was no context as to why the fight broke out. But however, the Sun recently revealed an app scam some delivery drivers and riders are allegedly using might be the reason that the fight broke out. Now, the reason why I am bringing this up, okay, now check this out. It was allegedly that some drivers for Uber Eats, Deliveroo, and Just Eat are using apps to manipulate their GPS setting to a spoof location, so make it seem as though they are at a restaurant or branch. While they might actually be far away, by doing this, they might get new orders through delivery service, such as services like deliveries closest to the driver. All right, so they are using the app to manipulate. So it shows that they are closer to the place. And if your acceptance rating is higher, we do know that you get the preferred treatment. They are getting the orders before anyone else. So that is stealing orders, and they are jamming you out and blocking your signal. So there are some people that are just not being able to work and make money in certain areas, and they think it's dead. Or, it's showing on the app that there's peak pays and all this other stuff. But when they get there, there is nothing. They're being jammed out by other people that have the app. Now, there is an app that's already over here that came from over there in the UK. And some of you guys may know what the app is. I'm not going to say the app name, but some of you guys may know what that app is. And it does some crazy things like that also. Okay, so I'm just letting you know, if they have the ability to get the orders ahead of you, and someone will say, well, that's not going to work. All right, so if they have a whole team using the app and you don't have the app, it's going to just be pinging off of them, and that's it. You're not going to be getting anything, and if you do, you're going to get something that they all reject. You're going to get something that they all reject. That's what it is. And they actually have territories there. Now, where the Doordash revolution is, he says that they come in, they set up shop, they do it, and then they bounce to the next area, and then they make their runs, and they bounce like that. They're using this same thing. You guys got to wake up. You got to wake up. Now, we have a lot of smart people that do these delivery apps. So you can't tell me that if they are doing the application there and one of the apps is already over here, you can't tell me that any of the nerds who are low-key nerds like me who might seem that what someone's gonna want, and then someone's gonna want to go ahead and do. Just like a lot of people use PAR. Some people don't, but a lot of people do. You see what I mean? Chances are there's a lot of people in some of these areas, and there's probably some content creators. I don't know, but I'm just saying there's a percentage everywhere. That's all I'm saying. You probably have content creators out there doing videos, and it seems like they are making a whole bunch of good money, but you don't know if they have something on their other phone that's blocking out. You don't know, but it needs to be something that is talked about because it's happening, and it's being talked about here, but no one pays attention to it. But over there, overseas, it's cracking off on the tabloids. Okay, it's cracking off. It got to the point to where over there, they were tired of talking. They said we got to do some action. Now, there's probably people trying to fight so that everybody can get orders, and you got the people saying no, and that's crazy right there that it's working like that. So if you guys want any more information about how it works here in the U.S., you need to head to the Doordash Revolution and check out his channel. He'll break more of it down there, but that was that there. But I'm going to show us right now. Now, people, I want you guys to make sure that this heat is ridiculous. It's been humid heat out here, but it's been sticky heat. It's been scorching heat. People, it gets hot. You can't go about the whole day and eat junk food and all this stuff all day and don't drink water and then go out and work. You cannot do that at all. I'm going to show you guys this. I'm going to show you guys the UPS driver that collapsed. Okay, he collapsed. Let me go ahead and push mute. He managed to make it all the way back to his truck. He staggered all the way back to his truck. Now, I don't know where he is, but from where I am looking from here, that kind of looks like Arizona. That looks like somewhere in Arizona. I'm not sure. I got to go back and double check that. But people, like, he's in that truck. He's driving. You got to do these packages. And this is for all you people that say gig work is not a real job. He's doing a gig work for a corporation. It's gig work. He's delivering packages. He's in the heat. He's going through all that stuff. It's a job. But check this out. You have to stay hydrated, people. Now, you know, he has the side doors open that gets you a little wind or whatever else that is. But at the same time, yes, Doordash Revolution, he says that is correct. At the same time, people, you have to stay hydrated. There are people come up and create these, they create these new and improved igloo bottles. They create those. They stay cooler, longer, and also those things which you can do. You can put those on your neck and stay cool. But people, stay hydrated. Water. You guys can eat fruit. You know, you guys can eat fruit that has, you know, a good dose of water in there. Stay hydrated. The more sugar and the more junk you are putting into yourself, your body is not getting anything to clear all the toxins and all the bad stuff out. So all that stuff just blocks up in you. And then if you don't move, your blood's not moving, people, then you get up real fast, you'll pass out. And once you feel sluggish, it's a wrap. Then let's say you don't eat and you try to start your work shift. You cannot just not eat and try to go do work. Your body needs fuel. Your body needs fuel. Yes, yes, yes. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Yes, from over there, James Guy. Yes, yes, people. If you guys are trying to grow your channel, head over there. A lot of great love going on with James Guy. Okay, people, you gotta do things. You gotta have your blood move because you'll stand up and then you'll pass out. If you pass out, you know, and if you continue these things every day, you know, like you're gonna have bad days, and then you might just be out there trying to do too much and have heat stroke. You might have heat stroke, and that is not cool. Anyone can catch heat stroke, no matter what age you are. Anyone can catch heat stroke, and then you know you won't know if you have a stroke. You won't be able to say your ABCs. You won't be able. Thank you, Lady D. Thank you, Lady D, for liking and sharing this here. Thank you, Lady D. You guys got to know. You know, I speak on a lot of different issues. I do the gig thing. I do a lot of stuff, but health and safety is in my back pocket, people. I have my degree in kinesiology, certified through NASM, through with nutrition and also through .fit. I'm also through there, people. So when it comes down to safety and making sure you guys are staying healthy, you will hear me speaking about this. You know, you will hear me speaking about this stuff. There's a lot of people that don't stress these things, and these are things that we need to talk about. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what job you have. You can work on the inside of a place. You still got to stay hydrated. You know what I mean? It doesn't mean if you are pretty much outside in the heat, you got to stay hydrated. Stay hydrated throughout the day and protect yourself. All right, protect yourself. Now I want to get into this big news right here. We got a lot of people that order food. I'm going to share this. Now this is the partnership with TouchBistro by way of Toronto, and it's going to be popping in New York also. So let me share this screen. Let me bring this up. Let me bring this up. What's up, everybody else out there? Hit like and subscribe to the channel if you have not. People, everything here is information. When you find things that make a lot of sense and that was good to you, I do accept tips. Sea of Serpents, how you doing? I'm going to share this. Now, a lot of you people, if you do live on the East Coast, okay, if you know what, let me make it put me back down here. If you do live on the East Coast and you order food, let's go ahead and break this down. TouchBistro and Doordash drive online ordering integrate to offer restaurants a flat rate delivery solution, okay? So it says Toronto and New York today, Bistro Touch and DoorDash announced that Bistro Touch and online ordering now integrates directly with DoorDash Drive, providing a consistent, efficient, and consistent rate delivery solution for restaurants. This integration eliminates the cost of ordering an in-house delivery fleet and allows restaurants to automatically access a network of dashers, local on-demand drivers to meet their fulfillment needs. Now, I want you guys to know this, okay? You guys say that your acceptance rating and your satisfaction rating does not work, but in this very, very first part of this paragraph, okay, let me go back and tell you what this does. This integration eliminates the cost of operating an in-house delivery fleet and allows restaurants to automatically access a network of drivers. They can automatically access a network of drivers, local on-demand drivers, to meet their fulfillment needs. They will be able to pick the drivers. That they want to go ahead and make sure that their service is going to be done right. And whoever does not believe this is happening. Another article of something that's factual. Now, this works good for people that watch my channel who absolutely do ordering. If you watch my channel and you do ordering as a customer, these are things that you may want to listen to also, because you'll understand what the processes are. But at the same time, one of my main goals here is to create a better customer for everybody else out there that is doing these gigs. If you get a customer or someone that is on here and they understand what happens when they do an online order, and then they understand the process of what happens when a driver has to go do all the things, by the information that I am putting out here, people, this is a better way to help educate and correct both sides of the spectrum, okay? Both sides of the spectrum. We want better customers, but we got to let the customers know what's going on from their end. The drivers got to know also. So customers don't got to do the things that make the drivers mad, and drivers will not do the things that make the customers mad. In a nutshell, it's going to make everyone be able to eat, get stuff on time, make more money, make the restaurants more happy, because now they have full faith. They have full faith in the person that is going to deliver the product from the establishment, okay? Article content. DoorDash Drive integration is included with TouchBistro online or ordering at no additional subscription charge. When a customer places an order on a restaurant website through TouchBistro online ordering and requests delivery, the POS accepts the order and automatically sends it to DoorDash to send a dasher. Now, Did you hear what that just said? Once they do it, it automatically sends it to DoorDash, and DoorDash sends a dasher. But if you go back up here into the first part of the paragraph, it says integration eliminates the cost of operating an in-house delivery fleet and allows restaurants to automatically access a network of dashers local on demand to meet their fulfillment needs. So therefore, when they send this to DoorDash, people, when they send this to DoorDash, people, DoorDash is going to go ahead and get the driver that best fits the bill, because that is the contract and that is how the restaurants are understanding that it is going. DoorDash by no way will start sending orders to people that are terrible and have bad ratings, because the agreement between the two up front says they want to have everything move better. And this is what you guys got to start putting everything in pieces together now. Acceptance rate, satisfaction rate, Lunchbox, Novodyne. Now you have TouchBistro, hourly, Prop 22, hourly in Massachusetts, hourly in New York. You got to look at all of this stuff as a puzzle and put this stuff together. So this is pretty much all you guys that keep trying to fight, like you guys keep trying to fight. No, that stuff does not matter. Yes, it does. They're putting these pieces out all around you, so it's going to close you in to where you have to. Are you not seeing that? Are you not seeing that? If you go in there to a restaurant or whatever, or whatever happens, restaurants are having more power now. So you can't go about with that same attitude. Customers, they're putting things back into your hands too. Okay. Now it says saving time and money to the restaurant. All of Dasher's deliveries, coordination, and tracking is powered by DoorDash Drive, DoorDash fulfillment platform that powers direct delivery for businesses. Okay, for businesses. Now, you guys do know that there's people out there like UDM, the DoorDash Revolution. They speak about how you can get even larger orders from the platform. And, you have to go and watch the information to pick those things out. But this is what you're talking about, people, for businesses. Now, don't you think if they send someone for a business thing that it's going to be worth more money? Who you think they're going to send to go ahead and do that? Just think about that. Just think about that. Customers pay online for a completely contactless delivery. Everything is contactless. They have the ability to track their order, obviously, in real time. They can schedule orders for immediate delivery or later time that best suits their needs. So they're giving them the ability to do it now or then. Okay, now or then. If you're a driver out there trying to just calculate and take money away, nope, the customers are going to do it now or then and schedule that. Restaurants are charged a flat fee per DoorDash delivery order. Venus can set a minimum spend for their customers to be eligible for delivery and choose to waive delivery fees for their customers. Okay, that is cool. Saving money right there. Saving that money could go into something else. Restaurant managers also have access to reports on DoorDash Drive deliveries, allowing them to make data-driven business decisions. So restaurant managers also have access to reports on DoorDash Drive deliveries. You know what that does, people? That allows them to look in to see how the orders are running back and forth. It allows them to see what driver has been coming to their place to go and do ahead like this, and that will allow them to make the right decision on which driver to go ahead and send or which one they want coming and picking up from their place. Okay, this is what that means. You can another content creator can go and pull this up and break it down from what I'm reading too, if they don't want to believe it, because you get them that be coming at me saying, "Oh no, it's what I say. It don't matter what this stuff is. It's whatever I say." Well, this is what this says right here. All right, okay. To make data-driven business decisions. Customers who order on my website can choose delivery now that I've installed. TouchBistro ordering, online ordering integrated with DoorDash Drive. The integration is easy to implement and works great for my restaurant and customers, says Tam Nguyen, owner of Faux Viet Fresh in Virginia. It took me less than half an hour to install, including setting up my delivery strategy. Did you hear that? Including setting up his delivery strategy. Now, people, what do you think goes into a strategy? Okay? What do you think goes into a delivery strategy? Don't you think this businessman is thinking about all of these options also? Like what fees I want to charge to the customer, the delivery order goes directly from the POS to Doordash Drive, so I don't need to make any delivery management. All I have to do is spend resources hiring full-time delivery driver. Man, now, I do know that some people said they got to take back and start hiring their own drivers, and this is allowing some restaurants to do that also with TouchBistro. That is so great. TouchBistro is committed to helping restaurants increase efficiency, reduce overhead, and provide an exceptional dining experience through our native app development and best-in-class integrations. We continue to deliver technology to make restaurant management easier and diners happier, says Zamir Zabin, CEO and president of TouchBistro. Doordash has demonstrated this same commitment to excellence. We are proud to partner with them and offer the integrated services. Okay. The availability, TouchBistro online orders with Doordash Drive integration are available for purchase through a TouchBistro sales representative by calling. So if you want to get set up on there, you absolutely can. One of my questions would be, if you have a food truck, an upscale food truck, does that work for your upscale food truck also? But this is great. Now, I do want to bring to the table that he said DoorDash has demonstrated that same commitment to excellence. And that's what I have been talking about, people. They understand, and DoorDash understands also. They are signing contracts and making deals. They're not looking at, and this is no shots out there. They're not looking at Pedro. They're not looking at Kim. They're not looking at anybody. They're not looking at anyone like this and saying we got to do, just because they have this many thousands of people that watch their channel, we gotta do what they say. No, they are doing what is best for business. And if you watch the WWE, used to be called the WWF, they had the whole era where they were doing what's best for business. And they publicly, those look like scripted roles, but they were publicly saying you're not going to be the champ because this is not best for business. Publicly on a camera while making it look like it's scripted inside their roles. This is the exact same thing. It's just take away WWE entertainment, just put the food delivery services there. They are making these deals. They're making the deals, signing the contracts, and they are putting these things forward because it's what's best for business. And if anyone wants to challenge what's best for business, then they would invite you in. They would invite you in on these meetings. They would call you to invite you in on these meetings. They don't, because it's not best for business. They are now finding ways to now, hey, we can even make it harder so drivers don't even get orders. We can just have the restaurants hire their own drivers. The order will go in, let's say through DoorDash or whatever. It'll go in through, and then we'll be able to have control. We'll be able to have control. So there's going to be a lot of drivers that are not going to be making the money that they think they can make. Not going to happen. They're going to keep timing you out. You know, on DoorDash, it's like 37 minutes or so, 35 minutes or so, they'll time you out, and then you can lose your whole shift. You can lose, all that stuff, all of that stuff is best for business. We can weed out what does not need to be here. Find drivers that absolutely want to do it like this and see that we are trying to make it so that you guys can make money. They're even making deals so that the restaurants are not, like the restaurant fees are even dropped and all that other stuff. The restaurants are losing money. People are putting up videos of 25 bags of food sitting there because no one wants to go ahead and pick that up. Well, who has to be paying that? Every time an order goes through, the restaurant is not getting that. So they are paying that every single time. So they're even cutting out restaurant fees to help there too. They're even cutting out restaurant fees. They're making deals with other apps, with other streaming apps, they're making partnerships to where if you already have a membership here, you automatically get this thing that we have been trying to promote. We have been trying to get everyone to do Uber One, the Dash Pass, and all those other things. They've been trying to get everyone to do those. Everyone doesn't buy those. No, but hey, we do know that this customer has this. We'll give it to them for free because they have this. A lot of people want to know why, if you have one app, does this app needs to have access to the other one and not the other way around? Well, it has to go back and forth. They have to be able to get complete data of what you do shopping wise and all that stuff to compute so that they can have the best stuff available. So how the Amazon and Grubhub thing, how you know if the Prime goes like that, and then Grubhub wants access to your Amazon Prime. Well, first of all, they're gonna figure out which people have Prime and which ones don't. They're gonna be able to cross reference that and figure that out. Then what they're gonna do is after this first year, they're gonna say you can either cancel it out or keep it going. But guess what? Most people don't go back and cancel out their stuff. So they're going to just keep having it, and those people are going to just seem like life is regular, and they're going to be just doing it like that. But I will tell you what this can do. It can do this. If more and more people have that actual free, the Dash Pass or the Uber One, and they already did a whole year free, psychologically, they're going to think that they are still getting free because that $9.99 don't even matter anymore. Now, since they think that they are going ahead and saving money, they may put that in and giving extra tip on the app. Some people say, well, that won't work. Well, there's a percentage, and that's why they do it. It's trial and error. That's how you know what's best for business, through these things that you keep putting out there, the incentives, all that other stuff. That's how they go ahead and do this. Now, I got something to say about this right here. I went to a customer's house today, and on their door, it said no soliciting, no politics. It said everything. And then it said no Postmates. It said no Postmates, but then they ordered Uber Eats. So I did not understand that at all. I didn't get that. I'm going to put a short up about that, actually, about that thing right there, because I feel like that needs to be a short. They have all these things, no anything, and it says, but they ordered Uber Eats. So I did not get that at all. I feel like doing I've never done the live order. I'm not going to order anything. I still got gumbo in there. I made gumbo yesterday, people, so I still have some gumbo in there. I didn't make it with seafood. I just used chicken. Chicken and andouille sausage. So just a chicken and sausage gumbo is what I made yesterday. So I was gonna do a live order for you guys, but I don't want to do a live order. Now I did put up a video yesterday. You guys can go ahead and check it out. There's a video of a lady that got tased for stealing, and she did not steal anything. It's called Good Cop, Bad Cop. You guys can go ahead and check that one out. She got tased for no reason. And I almost forgot. I still forgot to read you guys off the incentives that they have for Walmart Spark. Let me go ahead and do that now. Okay, so this is what we have. We have from 719 to 720, hit each milestone for trips and get the incentive up to $20. It says if you do, let me hit this. If you complete 2 trips before 9 a.m., you get $10. If you complete 4 trips, you get an extra 10. So if you complete 4 trips before 9 a.m., you get $20. And that goes until tomorrow. So I'll be doing all of those tomorrow morning. This one is, let me know that one passed. Oh, and here goes an evening one, I think. This one says incentive up to $80. Complete the 19th through the 20th. Complete 6 trips to earn an extra $24. Complete 12 trips to earn an additional $36 for $60. So 12 trips to get you an extra $60. Complete 16 trips for an extra $20. So $80. So they give you 2 days. They give you 2 days to complete 16 trips to get an extra $80. And then if you do 4 orders in the morning time, so your 4 orders in the morning time also count towards that also. So you can make $100 just like that in 2 days extra on top of what you're going to make, and that is on Walmart Spark. People that are out there saying that you cannot get a job, I'm telling you, people, where I live is Warehouse Central. They're building more. Haynes is up there. Forever 21 is up there. We have every single one here. There's tons of jobs, people. Stop complaining about there not being any work. The work that you want to do, that job is taken. So you got to go get another job, okay? You got to get another job. And I want to bring this thing up, too. My wife brought this up to me, that there's a forum that she's on, And people are saying that they need to have drivers make a minimum of $30 to $35 an hour because we're using our own vehicles and stuff like this. This is what I got to say to you, no good people like that. Okay, if you work for a job and they have a company car, who's paying for the maintenance on that company car and everything that you are riding and you're looking good riding that car? Telling people, I got a company car. I just ride in a company car. You know, you drive that car back to the office and then you take your car home. Who's paying on the maintenance and everything else on that company car that you are riding in? Is it you or is it the company? Is it you or is it the company? So you cannot complain about making more money because you got to pay for things for your car. You are your own boss, remember? You have to pay those things. And you have to figure out how to make more money in order to do that. Okay? I just showed you how you can make that money just that quick. Watch my videos. You will see how I can show you how to make that money real quick. And this is in the gig world. I can show you guys how to make money when I do my other stuff, do live stuff like that. But today's news right now is for the gig economy. Okay, stop complaining. Stop complaining that you're not making 35 bucks an hour. You can absolutely do it. Stop being so picky and set your mind right. You don't gotta try to get something signed in, so we gotta make guaranteed 30 to 35 bucks an hour because we're using our own vehicles. Companies out there that you work for, you're using their vehicles, and you are not chipping in. You are not chipping in to help them pay for nothing on that vehicle that you are using for your job. Okay? It is the exact same thing. The exact same thing. And if you don't think so, I dare you. I dare you to challenge it. Okay? Now, I'm going to use a comment right here. Yes. Music City Gig Hustlers. What's up? Now, I want to bring in people to let you guys know that when I interviewed James Guy, and I asked him, well, how does everyone show love and everything? So I am an active participant in his loop now, and you'll see the people, they come on over and they'll pop in and say hi, they show love, and they show support to your channel. They come in to leave a comment, and they share your live stream, they'll share your page, and there's multiple people that do that. If you are someone that's trying to get over the mark and you're trying to hit a certain sub count, you're trying to get your sub up there, trying to get more people to watch your videos, everyone that goes on there, they're unbiased, and they actually come by and, as you see, and hop in to take a look at your stuff, and then they see, oh, that's cool, and then they stay watching. Okay, so go ahead over there to James Guy. He's probably doing a live in just a little bit. I'm going to make sure I show my face, show some love. That same person that came and just showed me love, I'm going to go over to his live. I'm going to shout them out. I'm going to go to their channel, shout them out, show some love, and keep that thing going. He's doing a really good thing for the gig economy. If you are someone that's trying to get your watch hours up, these people will go and watch your videos also, because they are trying to hit the same goals. All right. You're trying to get your watch hours up. You're trying to get a new fan base to reach out to. That's why it's good to have variety, because all these people that go over there in this world, they come from all over. I have an interview coming up with a music producer by the name of J Caddy Beats. I met him through James Guy. I'm going to be having an interview with him. He has a very, very huge following. He DJs all over the place, and he's going to be interviewed on here. And this is what I found out. Dustin is driving. Is part of James Guy's whole thing. He goes and shows support and does his whole thing too. So I said, wow, that guy has more subscribers. That guy has more subscribers than almost everyone. So it's all about loving and helping each other. Always staying positive and sending good vibes. That is what it is all about. So if you guys have not actually been over to James Guy's channel, head on over there. Say Hot Facts sent me. Say Hot Facts sent me. He'll show you some love, and then he'll let you see how the whole process works. I'm involved in it every single day. Let me check right now to see where I'm at right now. I like to check this also. It is a this dude is doing some good things. Let me see where I am at right now. Let's see. Yep. 2,674 subs. Now, when I go over there, and start showing love and getting involved with his community when he does his live, this 2674 is probably going to go up by at least 15 subs. It's going to go up by at least 15 subs. From those 15 subs, some will come and show some love and like, nah, that channel is really not for me, and some will leave. But then like 65, 70% will stay. So then the next day it just grows and grows and grows. And these are people that actually tune in and watch your stuff. They share your stuff. And these are people that I am going to be bringing in on interviews too. So I am able to use James Guide in his community also, and we work together. He even lets them know that head over to Hot Facts if you're trying to get an interview done to get some more exposure. He's out there pubbing me up like that. So when I go over there, that's how I got the interview with J Caddy Beats. I'm going to be bringing him over, and then you guys will see a little bit more about me when I do the music interviews, and you guys will see my musical talents also. So. Okay, James Guide, let me go ahead and put this up. There it is there, James Guide. Now, I'll tell you this. You know how people have like super chats and all this other stuff? You'll see people say, we're going to pay it forward to the community. Let's do all this other stuff. I will tell you exactly what the James Guide thing is. He has 47,000 subscribers, right? So in his super chat, whoever does a super chat, he pins their page up at the top, okay? And it stays there for a certain amount of time. If you donate $1, he does like how we work in blocks, how, like on Amazon Flex, you can do 3 blocks. He does 3 blocks in a day, okay? He does 3 blocks in a day, and in every block, he does 5 drops, okay? And a drop means that if you put $1, if you donate $1, he drops your link in all 5 of those drops in that one block. And he'll keep dropping your link, and he'll tell people, go ahead, check this person out, like, share, and subscribe if you like. And he has a bunch of people that pay like $1, and those links are being showed, and everyone clicks. They click on that person's page. They take a look. If they like that person's page, they'll subscribe, and then they'll share your page also. And they do that for every single person there. They do that for every single person there. Now, when you see someone there and you click on their link and you hit subscribe on their channel, you go back into that James Guide live, and you type that person's name and just hit done. That lets that person know that you checked them out and you subscribe. That person then will click on you, go ahead and check you out to see if you're legit and all that stuff. They'll click, and if they like, they will hit subscribe. And then they do that. So he does 3 blocks a day, and in each block, he has 5 drops each block. He has 5 drops each block. All he does is talk about sharing and positivity. He has people all over the world, from the Philippines, all over. They speak to him in their language. He even knows how to speak some of the stuff back. So you get a wide base. It's a wide base of people that actually like seeing the stuff. When I drop the U.S. news, a lot of the people over there like watching the U.S. news. Great stuff. I was glad I interviewed him. It opened up a whole new world, and he has a whole niche and a whole new lane that is all the way there for helping people out. Now, he says that once you get to a certain level and people see that you may be starting to try to get 1,000 subs or monetize, a lot of the viewing in your faction and circles fade out. He created this to make sure that your channel was not going to fall off at all, and you have support. So that's why I go over there. I interviewed him. I went, and I say, if you're going to interview someone and let them know that you're going to go ahead and show some support, it's not just a figure of speech. It's just to say it because you interviewed them. I went over there again. I peeped it out. I dropped in $7. So $7, people. That's 7 straight days of 5 drops for 7 straight days. All right, people. So, that's not bad. That's not bad. So that's 5, 10, 15 right there, but then he drops your link like 4 times in each drop. So your link is constantly being there. People will come and check you out. If you have videos that you think, man, why is no one watching that video? So these people come in and click on that video and share that video because that was the one for them. And that's over there with James Guy. All right. Well, I want to thank everyone for coming in and tuning in. I had a blast. Yeah. Thank you for that round of applause. I had a blast. I went over some very important things about, Doordash, the partnership with TouchBistro. I went over the hydration. We went over a lot of great things. Any content creator that's out there who is reporting news, you got to report all of this stuff and let everyone know everything. You got to do it. You got to do it. There's areas where people are not making money because of being jammed out. DoorDash talks about it. I can show you guys actual video proof. Okay, bring everything to the table. Bring everything to the table, and that's all I gotta say. Thank you for watching Hot Facts with Robert Reese, and I'm gonna do my thing like Chuck Woolery, and I'm gonna sign out in 2 and 2.